Hello, my young friends. Just like last year, this year too, a petition has been filed before the Supreme Court asking for the cancellation of the Class 12 board examinations. A petition, as I said, has been filed before the Supreme Court seeking directions to be given both to the CBSE as well as the ICSE Council to cancel the Class 12 board examinations. So, बड़ी खबर ये है कि एक याचिका दायर की गई है सुप्रीम कोर्ट के सामने और उसमें कहा गया है कि 12वीं कक्षा की जो बोर्ड एग्जाम्स है उनको कैंसिल किया जाए सीबीएसई और आईसीएसई काउंसिल द्वारा एंड डिवाइस एन ऑब्जेक्टिव मेथोडोलॉजी. Listen to this carefully. Devise an objective methodology by which to declare the results within a specific time frame. Now, you may recall exactly a month ago, on the 14th of April, the Prime Minister had convened a meeting with the Union Education Minister and officials of the CBSE, and at that meeting it was decided to cancel the Class 10 board exams and postpone the Class 12 board exams. It was said that on the 1st of June, the decision on what to do with the Class 12 board examinations will be taken. Okay, that was exactly 1 month ago. Now, what this petition has done is to tag the central government, the CBSE as well as the ICSE Council. So now both the national boards, the CBSE and the ICSE Council, will have to respond in the Supreme Court, and the decision which both will take will have to be more or less the same. Now, what does the petition say? Petition में कहा क्या गया है? Now, it says that for the innocent students of Class 12, stepmotherly, arbitrary and inhuman directions have been issued to postpone their final examinations for an unspecified duration. This I am quoting from the Live Law website. Who has filed the case? Students of Class 12. The petition also says that the conduct of these examinations is not possible. And even if they are conducted later, listen to this carefully, even if they are conducted later, by the time the results come, it will be too late for many of the students to secure admission in higher education courses in foreign universities. So that is the reason which has been given in the petition. Now, they also have referred to the cases which were filed in 2020, that is last year, in the Supreme Court, after which the CBSE decided to cancel the remaining papers. Remember, it was around the 18th, 19th of March 2020 that the exams were suspended, and later on, after these petitions were filed in the Supreme Court, that the remaining exams were cancelled, and a methodology was devised by which, depending on your score in the previous examination, the first few exams which were conducted, the remaining papers were assessed, right? Both for Class 10 and for Class 12. Now, the important point is what is happening on the government and the CBSE and the ICSE Council front. Now, the CBSE has maintained that no decision has been taken to scrap the Class 12 boards. So, students, please do not get carried away by videos that you see everywhere, all over the internet, all over YouTube, which say that the decision has already been taken. Okay, the decision for Class 10 cancellation, remember, was taken at the level of the Prime Minister. So, no chance that the CBSE will take this decision for Class 12 on its own. Also remember that Prime Minister Narendra Modi was party to the decision to postpone the Class 12 exams. तो अगर उसके ऊपर और कुछ निर्णय लेना है कि क्या कैंसिल करना है या फर्दर पोस्टपोन करना है या उसको कंडक्ट करना है, उसमें भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी की सहमति की जरूरत पड़ेगी, उनसे भी विचार विमर्श करना पड़ेगा. He will have to be consulted, he will have to be party to any decision as far as the Class 12 board exams are concerned. And now, in any case, this petition has tagged the central government. So, the PMO and the Education Ministry will be party to any such decision. Now, the point also to make is that when the Class 10 decision was taken by Mr. Modi himself, do you think he will not be consulted or he will not be kept in the loop when the decision is taken as far as the Class 12 board exams are concerned, right? So please remember this very carefully. Point number 2, the centre had said that it will decide on the 1st of June. So as and when this particular petition comes up before the Supreme Court, the government will have to make its position clear, and so will the CBSE as well as the ICSE Council, or say at least we are watching the situation closely and decide accordingly. Now, what is the position as far as Study with Sudhir is concerned as a responsible education channel and app? We feel that the situation in the country is not conducive to conduct the examination. This is our view. We are taking an editorial view out here. We feel that the students are not in the right frame of mind. Many students have lost their near and dear ones. There is mental fatigue as a result of studying in the same class for close to 14 to 15 months. There is also tremendous fear among both students and parents as to what will happen when they step out to take the examination, travel to the exam center, back, and the time spent at the exam center. Who will take the responsibility? Suppose, who will take the responsibility if a student say tests positive after he or she has given 2 or 3 papers and is not in a position to take the remaining papers? Who takes that responsibility? What happens to the rest of the papers as far as the student is concerned? We also know of eminent medical experts like Dr. Devi Shetty and Dr. Ravi from Bengaluru who have warned about a third wave possibility which will also affect children, is what they say. So what happens in that kind of a scenario? Now, when class 10 board exams were cancelled a month ago, the daily cases were around 1.6 lakh a day. Today, the daily cases is around 3.6 lakh cases a day. So the question that Study with Sudhir is asking is, do we want to take such a risk? Do we want to subject our children to such a risk? Do we think that the children and their parents need to go through the emotional anguish of taking the board exams in this kind of a mindset of fear? Do you think we can guarantee, do you think the central government, the CBSE and the ICSE Council can guarantee absolute 100% safety for every child that he or she will not be infected? Do you think the students who have gone through a COVID infection themselves or lost someone in their family to COVID-19 would be in the right frame of mind to take the exams or would have even prepared well? The answer to all the questions that I've asked is a big no. So we at Study with Sudhir feel that we are going through exceptional circumstances right now in the country. Life is more important than marks. We cannot, I repeat, reduce our children to statistics. I think conducting the board exams in this kind of an atmosphere is not conducive, not desirable at all. Now, the CBSE and the ICSE Council will of course have to devise some kind of a credible assessment formula in order to mark the students. And students and parents will need to remember this as well, because that will only be the second best. Obviously, conducting the board examinations is the best way of assessing the students. This will be second best. It may not work very well for some students. It may work well for some students. So we all need to remember that it will not be a perfect assessment formula which will make everyone happy. So that's as far as the update is concerned. As far as the board examinations is concerned, keep following Study with Sudhir for reliable, accurate and fact-based information from the world of education specific to what is going to happen to the board examinations. We will not put out a video every day. We will not do running commentary, but we will tell you news that is relevant as far as you are concerned. Stay safe, stay at home. Thank you very much for watching.